I'm over here. It looks like both teams are set up next to Sumo. We're going to start this map off with a Sumo here.
Yep.
The
Now,
Neidhart and Fatter Chick are going to be our
right.
Sumo opponents. Ding, ding, ding.
Once again, we have a map that doesn't naturally have a sumo ring on it. We just kind of have a big brawl spot down there. So a quick sumo ring has been installed with the blocks to come up and down, all pistoned and fancified.
Right, and how Sumo works is these blocks here will drop, and the first person to fall off of this this little platform, loses.
Oh,
And here they go.
smack!
Oh, it looks like the Neidhart
Oh,
fell
there it
off.
goes.
All right, Need, you bit it.
So Undertow will get to choose their lane.
Perfect. And let's do a quick overview of the players on
Right.
this one. We have the Megalomaniacs, which has the Stoner, the Thompson, the Neidhart, Magnus Vogue, and Swirlin. And I believe
Right.
Swirlin is not playing this match. And then we have Undertow with Fatter Chick 3, Olajake, Apu Apu, Othrus, and Building Jack. And I believe that Othrus is not. Who is?
Orthus is here.
Orthus is here.
That was the last one we were waiting on. And we'll probably end up just going with Ollie. And just for the record, I say this every single PvP match I see. Better chick, who is not a chick, is actually there. A lot of people will assume that Better chick with a name like that is a girl. But he's not. He's a nice guy, but he's not a girl. So there you go. Those are our beautiful teams. Both of these teams are experienced. You know, they both have experienced players. They're not like a carryover team that we've had before, but all the different, or most of the different members of each team are very experienced. And unlike blue and red, left, right, we actually have diamond and gold for this distinction on this map.
I believe the Thungan did that for Divided Together as well.
Yeah.
He kept the gold and diamond teams.
Yeah, I think that's standard on all of Thungan's maps, and he has the same spawn area on them all as well.
He does have the same spawn area, exactly, and he is a vegetarian map maker. Not in real life, I believe he told me not in real life, but he does. He doesn't put meat on any of the maps. His character skin is like an elf, and so he kind of role plays that out, and he keeps just the mushrooms and the apples and the stuff.
I never knew that. That is just brand new information. Wow.
That's really cool, actually. I remember back, I was vegetarian for 2 years, and yeah, even if I was like reading a book, I'd be like, ugh, meat, gross. It's kind of nice. It's kind of a nice nod to the vegetarians out there.
So there you go, kind of what we're going to expect in this map. Thungan is a really good map maker, most known for Divided Together, but I'm really glad to see Slippery Slopes get some coverage.
And this is the third round of the qualifying A round. The first one was a what's the word? Just a
I can't remember the word.
I know. Why am I forgetting?
Forfeit.
Words.
It was
forfeit. Yes, and then we just had our second round today, earlier, just about 2 hours ago, and this is our third one, and this is the first time we're gonna get to see Slippery Slope played in RMCT.
Slightly guilty because I had the word and I could have saved you guys, but it was so much more fun to listen to. You're like, what
Here we go.
Like, you mean forfeit?
Forfeit.
All right, 15 seconds. All the shout-outs, all the everybody go potty time, all the let's get it on. Beautiful. I'm so excited to see this map played out. Go!
Awesome.
Dropped.
Easy drop.
Notice the obsidian on either end. You can't just shift around. You've got to, hop over or dig. They're using the chest right there.
That's a good point. It looks like no one dug down. They all used the glass, the ice block to jump over.
And there's no PvP right now. Both teams are just rushing forward.
Yeah.
I'm betting they're
I haven't
both
seen
rushing
I haven't
to
seen
get
a shot
third.
fired.
I haven't
Yeah.
either. I actually really haven't seen much stopping for equipment either. It's just all get to the end. They're all taking fairly similar paths.
Looks like Neidhart is furthest ahead for
there's
Megalomaniacs
shots.
at the moment.
At the moment, he just grabbed a bow and started some PvP.
And started shooting, yeah. He's trying to get some shots off now. That's the first of it. Zed Stoner's moving ahead. Is that Magnus on the other side?
They are right on each other.
Looks like Fatter Chick is grabbing the diamond picks. Building Jack has been down to where the villager spawner is.
Orthus is the one who's pushed forward. They are virtually neck and neck.
I know. It's like...
Orthus is slightly behind. I mean, they're both in this room.
Now the Megalomaniacs have 2 players on their side. Z Stoner and the Thompson. Zed Stoner.
Which are pushed forward. Yeah, Zed Stoner. Now, Zed, he's currently breaking some of the snow. And Thompson is moving forward.
I think he is going to be making a TNT cannon here.
Thompson's geared up. He does.
Z Stoner was taken
out by
taken out. So
Orthus also has just picked up a bunch of TNT, so it looks like he may be preparing to do a cannon somewhere.
Thompson does have leather, chain, and iron on. There's a skeleton.
Mangoose is already loading a cannon here, ready to go. Firing.
I saw it hit.
Oh yeah, it looks like they're going to try to take out their building.
Yeah, it looks like a lot of the water is flowing, and that's going to protect those chests, so I think that's not going to do much.
Batter Chick has got a cannon as well.
Ooh, it looks like a misfire.
Oh, Fatter Chick's cannon just went all the way up. Took out the underside of his cannon, but didn't actually touch the
vertical cannon. It looks like this may be they may have experimented with cannons before and found out that what the Megalomaniacs are dealing with right now with the water. This wasn't something that they wanted to deal with.
Batter Chick got a shot off. Gonna kind of make some water havoc over here and expose that second one. So we do have a bit of cannon fire going on. I want to kind of push forward and see how our third will fight's going. Third wool.
Thompson's
getting
now
re-equipped.
Right. In iron armor.
Orthus, is on the very edge. Oh man, those arrows are just whizzing right past his backside. Does have an iron sword. Looks like enchanted armor, chain, and iron pants. Same as Thompson. Was that a cannon?
Yeah, I heard TNT fire. I'm not sure where it came from, though.
Alright, Zed is back. He's completely naked. He's making a run. He's got ladders on him. He's at the top here.
Yeah, it looks like Fatter Chick has sent off another TNT cannon, and they have really destroyed a lot of this inner cave here.
I want to see what you has on you, Zed. I'm just going to have to do it. Alright, view inventory, Zed, so I was trying to smack him for it. Iron sword, arrows, torches. He just made the water overflow. He has a lot of TNT, almost a stack of TNT, and some redstone torches. He's broken the ice so that the water is overflowing over the edge. I'm assuming that it's to give them some protection.
Oh yeah, look at that. Oh, I wonder if that's
Just to interrupt, Zedstone has just dropped down to third wool now, and he's picked up the red wool, so he has done the big drop. He just poured some water over the edge and dropped down, caught the water stream.
So he caught the inside of the water stream, came down, because some of this water is over the void.
Yeah, I think he just fell on the ground. I don't think he actually caught the water. He must have just caught the inside. And he's just going to pillar out.
You're right. He dropped after the water was down. He caught the water pool so it wouldn't kill him.
He may have gone slightly into the lane, because I think, you can slightly go into the water without being outside your lane.
Just
so he may have done that on the way down.
So he has practiced a very quick drop.
I wonder if he knew. Yeah, I wonder if he's counting blocks here. If he knows exactly how many blocks he needs. TNT right up to the top.
That is incredibly fast.
Meanwhile, it looks like Thompson appears to be setting himself up for a sniping position to defend third wool, lock it down for the other team. He's got a power 2 bow, and he is just here waiting for when they arrive, which may not be anytime soon.
Well, Orthus was kind of giving him some contention. Where is Orthus now? Yeah, Orthus is kind of tucked into a hole a little bit farther back. So they were both front and center, but Thompson, they were exchanging fire. There you go, Zed's out. Has a diamond chest plate. That is honestly the fastest I personally have ever seen third red. That was blitzed.
Yeah, absolutely. That's definitely, I mean, you could tell from the very beginning that was their strategy. Was to try to get in there without any PvP fire, without any contention from the other team.
Now, Orthus has been taken out by a skeleton. Thompson is coming back up.
Orthus looked like he was going for the diamonds and emeralds and was taken out by a creeper and a skeleton just there.
There's lots of PvP going on at the Lapis mines.
We definitely had, you know how we heard that cannon at TNT fire? The supplies over here on Undertow side there's some entities of some arrows and a bow. Basically, they just took out their supply. Now, correct me if I'm wrong. I want to say these are some flame bows over here. These are some really nice bows over here and popped.
I believe you're correct.
Actually, there is a chest right here, which is empty, but it's been emptied out. So, there you go. So yeah, they did do a bit of fire. They are trying to affect their supplies. Martha's all the way back at the beginning. Hello. Teleported to a random teammate and I was just in a dark hole. Thompson is set up. He's got the diamond chest passed off to him. And yeah, he's just looking to lock down third so nobody else is going to be able to get over here. He's actually backing up a little bit, probably because he sees nobody's all the way at the edge, so he's putting PvP pressure earlier.
See, Stoner with a really good shot right at Fatter Chick, got a chest destroyed, and it looks like part of a cannon.
Yeah, I think part of his cannon was just taken out by that shot. I wasn't sure if that was his old cannon. He's filling up a new one now.
Right, because he was smacking, trying to get their cannon above and smacking this area. So this is really exposed.
He's just gouging a big hole in the lane here now, yeah.
Right, which is going to make it very difficult when they try to run this because it's just a mess. The water, the exposed, the mobs. They're going to be able to get shot. There's another TNT. Magnus dropping down. On their own side. He's just
he is clearing.
Yeah, he's clearing the blocks. I suspect we're going to see a water stream then. He's just clearing the blocks out of this entire area. But
that makes sense because then you spend far less time digging down. You can just jump straight down, speed through to the safe area.
Zed Solar taken out by Building Jack, definitely giving pressure here. The Needhart's come over to help protect Magnus. He's definitely wanting to run this, but he is under heavy PvP pressure.
Yeah, he has to somehow get down here and then get past that glass and into safety before he gets shot by Building Jack.
Yeah, Apu is also
over
here. He's also putting a lot of PvP pressure as everybody who's dead pushes forward.
He's gotten the Needhart down to 2.5 hearts over here.
Yet another cannon run. That's from Fatter Chick, yes? Yes.
Neidhart.
The cannon is still going off. Alright, so we really have team concentration right here at this second wall on both sides.
It looks like the Thompson is maybe running to get supplies here near third wall.
Well,
yeah, he may be collecting the iron.
Yeah, he could be collecting iron or just doing whatever he can supply-wise while he waits, because he's definitely still keeping an eye on his PvP options.
So, is this our first night coming up?
Yes.
Yeah, I think we might see some bed spawns being set shortly.
I agree.
It looked like Thompson was kind of setting up for a sort of sniping outpost over here by Third Wool, and that may be where he's coming back to yet.
That's what I suspect, is he's just maybe collecting some things or clearing his way until he's ready for it. We do have Magnus. He's making progress on the second wool. He is digging behind the lapis, snow, and stone area. You can see him through the glass.
So, yep, we're definitely in night, and I know that Building Jack has already set his spawn. They have a bed going inside of the lapis mines.
Fatterchick has moved up and is engaged in the PvP with Needheart.
Wow.
They are both down to like a heart and a half, but Magnus is just continuing to go down. He's about to find the mess that they've made here.
Both teams have done Go ahead.
Go ahead. No, you.
Both teams have done a really good job of lighting up their lanes. You can just tell that it doesn't look like they're going to get a lot of PvE problems.
Yeah, I was going to say the same thing. I think both teams have done pretty much an equal job. There are some dark spots left over, but nothing too serious.
Magnus is about to get second wool. And
he is in, yeah.
Yeah, he's about in. This whole big hole they punched here, I mean, I know they've really messed up supplies, but it hasn't impeded Magnus in any way, shape, or form.
Yeah, I mean, the area they've destroyed has no real importance on the map.
I'm not sure if they just weren't able to... Maybe they're just trying to open it up in general, but I'm not...
I feel like maybe they were trying to open it up right up to the surface, and I don't know whether they ran out of supplies or whether the guys died, but they've not managed to make the hole that they were aiming to make, I suspect. Magnus was just taken out, though.
Hole.
Yeah, he was. Now, and I believe that the wool he was carrying went over the lane, because I don't see in this entity pile wool.
But
now,
he did place.
He placed it, but this isn't really a securable location. I don't see how anyone...
Oh, but he has passed around 4 blocks of wool into the pass-around location here to the right of the wool, though. There's 4 cyan there.
Yeah.
Wedged in, and you can tunnel to that without rerunning the wool.
From the back. Right.
Yeah, the question will be whether the other team notices it and tries to set up a cannon for it.
Exactly, because it's very vulnerable right here. You can tunnel through the back, and that's probably their plan to get it. So he probably still had a couple entities on him just to try to make it out, but the pass around was completed, and that's essentially his job done.
Got it.
Now let's see here. Needheart's in full gear. Zedstoner is in full gear. Magnus is coming right back. They are really just more in an arrow fight than anything else.
And it looks like Undertow definitely has their spawn location set here. They're definitely not having any problems.
Orthus has just accessed the chest there. Is in full iron gear. Has 3 diamond picks on them.
The whole team is here right now.
Yeah, we're seeing a huge concentration on both sides.
So the Undertow has cannoned enough through that their villager spawner has been destroyed. So they cannot get the power 3 bows that the villagers will trade for.
Interesting. I wonder if they were going to go for those.
Right. I mean, it's definitely something that could easily have pinned down the last wall.
I mean, that may have been the target of that cannon.
I think that's what it is, because it's now been abandoned, and that seems to be the only thing that they can really attack.
Thompson is obviously very bored in his sniper position, because I came over here a second ago and caught him chucking snowballs at the other lane just to do something. Yeah,
there he goes.
He's just chucking snowballs. Like, hey, anybody want to
He's
come
like,
out
hey,
here?
anyone want to run third wall? I'm right here. Wait.
Whenever you're ready, I'm here. And so that is the 4th member of the team. Everybody else is right here.
So just to clarify, the cannon takes out the villager spawner, the diamond picks, and the arrow chest. MK is just telling me that in the chat. And it looks like we have someone starting to run first wall now. I saw a name and I don't know who it was.
Magnus had to start all the way from the back. No, he had to start all the way from back. They already have it on their side. He either did not get to set his spawn or his bed was taken out.
Fatterchick is using a TNT cannon to try to destroy the cyan wall on Megalomaniac's side.
Orthus is running. Ooh. Yes, Orthus is running the second wall.
Magnus is just having issues getting out of spawn right now.
Fatterchick is continuing to set TNT across. He
Ooh,
is. He's oh.
there is
The-
entities on the ground and one in the wall.
Yep. So Fatter Chick is cannoning their pass around. You can see clearly they have not done. Oh, they're putting some
Oh,
water
they
down.
are
They're
throwing
trying to
water
protect
down to
it.
try to protect it.
But
Wow.
it's right next to it. Oh, you can see the digging now.
Oh, is he
Zed
Zed
Stoner?
Stoner? Oh, he's
He
picked
has
it up
it.
and he is out.
And he's out. Oh, that was really, really close. Meanwhile, Orthus is running it. Oh no! Fatter Chick blown up by
Oops.
TNT. I'm assuming
Oops.
that was,
Accidental.
self-inflicted.
Yes.
We were saying what a great job they did of lighting up, but actually Magnus cannot get through the starting area right now because of the number of mobs, so he is trapped at spawn
Oh no.
for Megalomaniacs, which
Ooh.
could be an issue for them. He may get through, but he's had about 3 attempts so far and died repeatedly.
Yeah, these
Orthus
trees
on
are difficult.
Undertow is right outside the second wool block. Fatter Chick, hey, did you get that? Just curious. You did a very nice job, Fatter, on making that go boom. There's Orthus.
He's in.
We'll get.
Got it.
So as things stand, both teams have cyan, only Megalomaniacs have it safe, and Megalomaniacs have also got red.
Right. Now, you said you thought you saw somebody running.
Well,
Magnus is
Third?
Magnus was starting to run first, but
correct.
he
First.
died.
Okay.
Yeah, he's still doing that right now. He's making his way for the quickly here.
Undertow has had no attempts beyond Orthus early on third. Thompson is still just sort of killing things, making towers, waiting.
So this could be a deciding moment depending on what Undertow decides to do next. Are they going to run for third, which means that all their team would aim for third and not stop Magnus from getting first? Or are they going to move back to first and try to lock it down? Ooh,
Oh!
what just happened there?
Beautiful. I TP'd to Zed right as a creeper. He was shooting and a creeper stood behind him and just blew up. The classic creeper sneak. He didn't see it at all. Sorry, Zed. Sorry to enjoy that, but you bombed so beautifully. You can see he had TNT on him. Now, he was possibly making his way back either with supplies or to start running. I mean, look, he's right above the stairs to
Right.
start first. He's already right back. He's grabbed his stuff. He's under a lot of fire. He's kind of in a firefight with Apu.
Ooh, and a
And-
successful firefight at that.
Taken out. So what is Magnus doing at this point?
He's just trying to push through this wool. He didn't get that spawner right there. Spawners are indicated by these mossy cobblestone here. So he's
Right.
missed a few.
I'll just mention, Orthus has just managed to pass the cyan through to Fatter Chick in a really interesting way. So I think he must have dropped the wool as an item somewhere near the wool box, and I guess I need some details from the chat. Actually, MK's pointing it out to me. I think he got the item to kind of teleport through the blocks and emerge up above, and Fatter Chick's picked it up.
Interesting.
Really quite a clever pass around. I didn't quite
Interesting.
catch it, but yeah.
Now, but you got the after effects. You pointed out the mossy cobble. A lot of map makers and players have mixed feelings over the totally hidden spawners. That was Thungen's, hey, I've buried it, but I'm marking them for you. Magnus basically is like on his 8th life here. He dropped down, was exploded on, had a bunch of mobs in his face. He's been arrowed. He's almost died at the edge, but he has in fact heroically made it to wool.
Ooh.
They have all 3 wolves on Megalomaniac's side. I'm not seeing any pressure besides when he gets to the top from Apu possibly up there still. Building Jack taken out. You can see where he set up his water to come right back. He definitely had mobs in the face, creepers. He was really low for a while and he just recovered, kept on going.
I'm just going to go listen in on the teams for a minute or so, so I'll see you in a moment.
Sounds
Okay.
great. Let's look. Okay, so the Undertow still needs to run first and third. Let's go find out where their team is located on the lanes.
All right, well, you're doing that. I want to take a look because I'm right here at first with Magnus. And, we're talking about pass arounds. Take a look at all of the bedrock. There really is no pass around for first. You can't reach 5 blocks over, 6 blocks over, shifted. You can't do that. There's just no place to do a pass around. You've got to get that out on your own. So I just want to point that out. We're looking at pass arounds. This particular one, Magnus has to run.
Now this is interesting. The Undertow has 3 members now, right here at the beginning of first wall, right as Magnus and Zed Stoner are sort of coming out. Magnus is on a heart.
He made some pigmen fussy-faced.
Ooh. I actually
He
believe
angered some pigmen.
they spawn angry, I believe.
Yeah. And I think as soon as they register the person that's nearby, but AutoRep lets us know. So yeah, he came face to face with one. Zed Stoner is right here. Nice. It looks like we are going to do a handoff.
Ooh.
Magnus putting everything down. Oh.
Up, and they're getting. Oh no! Oh no!
Zed
Good.
Stoner taken out by Fatter. Couldn't even get the wool that got dropped.
That is some
And
good
Magnus-
covering on their end.
Magnus also taken out 2 teams
Oh,
by Fatter Chick,
man.
but we don't just have entities. He did safely place. There's like 4 wool there.
Yeah.
2, 3, 4,
I'm sorry.
5, 4 or 5 wool. So there you go. So they are set with that. Welcome back.
Hello. Yeah, they both teams sound fairly calm and
Magnus
organized.
and Zed just got taken out. Zed came down to join Magnus for the wool. Like we were going to do a bit of a handoff. Oh! Yeah, the mobs were waiting for him. Oh, Zed, that was so pro. He dropped a block as he fell. So he caught that block, took some damage, but didn't have to go all the way down into the mob pit.
So way
He's
at
pretty
the end.
surrounded.
Oh yeah, but now he's going to dig his way out of that surrounding. Ooh, Fatter Chick taken out by a creeper. That's their opportunity to get the heck out of Dodge.
At the other side of the lane, what just happened was Building Jack is creating a tower of water, or a pillar of water down to the last wool, and luckily, the Megalomaniacs has kept the Thompson here to push him via arrow into the void lane.
And he took him out.
Yeah, and took him out, and he was using the other side of the lane. He was using the far side of the lane to try to stay undetected.
Now, there's a lot of action going on here at first. We have Apu on a position to try to shoot, and Magnus is really close to... Yep, there he goes.
Ooh.
There he
To
goes.
death. Zed Stoner is down there, still kind of in the wall. So Apu's giving cover. Meanwhile, Orthus and Fatter Chick are down here. It looks like they are making a push to get this first wool. Oh, Fatter taken out by that angry pigman spawner. But Orthus
So-
is right behind.
Magnus just died in the water, which means that all of his entities he was carrying is now pushed into void lane.
And there goes Ortho over the edge.
Ooh.
He was carrying 1 wool.
Yeah, the
when
wool
he
went
died.
off the edge here, so he needs to run back to the wool he secured earlier.
Right, he had that one last entity that was on the ground he picked up and then came back. They actually still have some other entities they must have come back for. Yeah, they've come back and grabbed.
They have a good supply of blocks still there, so they don't have to rerun very far.
Fatter Chick is right back down, getting some fire, but coming right back to make a push through and get this wall. Undertow does have Cyan. Ooh. Magnus, are you actually not under fire for the moment?
Yeah, he's not.
He's looking around.
He seems confused. He seems like he doesn't know what he wants to do.
I think he's waiting for Zed, actually. I think the plan was for Zed to get the wool. But he's like right there. He didn't take any. The pigmen are blocked off.
No, I don't think
the
he-
mobs are not.
Yeah, he doesn't feel confident in
Yeah. I think he's
Apu's-
concerned mainly in those skeletons shooting him off the side.
Yeah.
Orthos killed by a skeleton. The Needheart is up here really trying to be sure they don't do anything.
He's now punching a block. There's like dirt right behind it, and he could just go and grab some of that.
That's a good point.
Alright, there's Thompson. He's down here. He's made himself... He's taken cobblestone and made himself a little bit of a flooring. This is almost flarpage, man. YOLO, you only live once. YOLO swag. Money. MK gets no boom boom. Nice. He's entertaining himself.
Whoa! There he goes.
Meanwhile-
Oh my gosh.
It's placed.
Wow, we totally missed the placing of that wall.
So Zed Stoner was out there getting the last of it. And
Oh,
it's done.
wow, I
It's
didn't even see that. Wow, good game.
so
Because
they've
I
got
didn't
all
know they had the
three.
green out.
No, I didn't know they had the green out either. They must have gotten like one entity through.
Oh,
Good
that's
job.
hilarious. Are there still all of the green in that little L down there? Yeah, I thought we were safe to look
Well,
away for
that
a
makes
second,
sense
but
on why he was
no.
not motivated to grab these wolves. He was just kind of hanging out here and realized that Zed Stoner
Yeah.
had the wolves. That makes sense.
Yeah,
So GG.
Good
Well
game.
done
no
for
wonder he came
Megalomaniacs.
back. He's like, all right, we're good. Undertow did manage to get red and cyan, however.
Yeah.